The small chapel aboard the ESS Revelation shimmered with a blend of human and alien decor. Vines of glowing silver-leaf plants, symbols of love for the Thalrishan species, cascaded from the walls, weaving with earth roses in an elegant, otherworldly harmony. The bride, Kalina Thalvar, stood at the altar, her crystalline skin catching the light like 1,000 tiny prisms. Beside her was her human groom, Commander Nathan Hale, his dress uniform crisp, his face a mixture of joy and quiet resolve. It should have been the happiest day of their lives. Instead, Kalina's voice trembled as she clasped Nathan's hands, her glowing eyes locked on his. "Nathan, there's something you need to know before we go any further." The room fell silent. The murmurs of guests, both human and alien, ceased. Nathan frowned, his voice soft but steady. "What is it, Kalina?" She glanced nervously toward the towering, armored Thalrishan honor guard, their glowing halberds shimmering with quiet menace. Then she turned back to Nathan, her voice barely above a whisper. "I didn't come here for love. I came here to warn you, my people. Our union, it was never meant to be real. It was meant to distract you from an invasion, the deadly secret." Nathan froze, his grip on Kalina's hands tightening. He stared at her, searching her face for any sign that this was some kind of misunderstanding. But her expression was one of deep sorrow and fear. "An invasion?" he echoed, his voice low and controlled. "Kalina, what are you talking about?" She stepped closer, her crystalline skin dimming slightly, a sign of distress among her kind. "My family is part of the High Council. They orchestrated this entire alliance to lull humanity into a false sense of security. While we celebrated our peace treaty, they have been mobilizing fleets in secret. They plan to strike Earth in 3 days. The room erupted in a cacophony of gasps and murmurs. Nathan's second-in-command, Lieutenant Ava Monroe, was the first to react, stepping forward with a hand on her sidearm. "Commander, is this true? Are the Thalrishans double-crossing us?" Nathan raised a hand, silencing her. His piercing blue eyes remained locked on Kalina. "Why are you telling me this now? If this was your mission, why betray your people?" Kalina's voice broke as she spoke. "Because I wasn't supposed to care about you, Nathan. But I do. And I can't stand by while my people commit genocide. I thought I could go through with it, but every moment we spent together, She paused, struggling to find the words. "I couldn't lie anymore." Desperate plea. Nathan released her hands, his mind racing. The room was a storm of tension. Thalrishan guards exchanged uneasy glances, while human officers whispered among themselves, their hands hovering near their weapons. Finally, Nathan turned to his crew. "Ava, contact Admiral Voss. Send an encrypted message. Priority Alpha. Earth needs to know about this." Ava nodded sharply and rushed from the room. Kalina reached for Nathan, her glowing eyes pleading. "You have to believe me. I can help you stop them. I know their tactics, their weak points. I can give you a fighting chance. And why should I trust you?" Nathan demanded, his voice steely. "You've been lying to me this whole time." Tears welled in Kalina's eyes, her crystalline skin shimmering faintly. "Because I'm willing to die for this. For you. If you don't believe me, take me prisoner, interrogate me, whatever you must. Just don't let them destroy your people. Please, Nathan. I'm begging you." Nathan studied her for what felt like an eternity. The weight of her confession, the urgency of the situation, and the emotion in her voice warred within him. The decision. "Guards," Nathan said finally, his voice firm. "Escort Lady Kalina to the brig. She's under protective custody. Kaylina didn't resist as two human Marines stepped forward, their weapons lowered but ready. As she was led away, she glanced back at Nathan, her voice trembling but resolute. "Whatever happens, know that I did this because I love you." Nathan stood at the altar, his heart heavy with the weight of her words. Behind him, Ava re-entered the room, her face grim. "Admiral Voss is mobilizing the fleet," she reported. "What are your orders, Commander?" Nathan turned to her, his jaw set. "We prepare for war, and we use every ounce of intel Kaylina can give us. If she's telling the truth, she might just save us all." To be continued. Kaylina's secret had changed everything. What was supposed to be a celebration of unity was now the prelude to war. Humanity's survival would depend on their ability to act swiftly, trust cautiously, and fight fiercely. But one question lingered in Nathan's mind. Was Kaylina's love for him real, or just another layer of the Thalrician deception?